Hello students. So in the last video we had discussed about how to eliminate useless symbol. In this video we are going to solve the problem. Last video also we solved one problem. To give a better clarity, again I am going to solve one more problem in this video. So we will take the example, eliminate the useless symbols in the following grammar. So this is a given grammar, that is S implies AB, A implies A, B implies B or C, E implies D. So to eliminate the useless symbol, we have discussed the two algorithms in the last video. By applying the two algorithms, we have to eliminate the useless symbol. So by applying step 1 is applying lemma 1. So what is lemma 1? Lemma 1, I have to use old V, new V and protection. So I told about all these in the previous video. Old V, new V and what is protection, all of us know. So old V, we have to make a table column like this. Okay, with these three columns, old V, new V and protection. First, according to the algorithm, we have to initialize old V with pi and new V. So what is new V? New V is nothing but the non-terminal. So we have to choose the non-terminal from the given grammar. Which non-terminal can be added in new V? So which terminal can be added? The non-terminal which has at the right hand side, it should be only the terminal symbol. Such non-terminal I have to add it in the new V. So see the grammar. So yes, when you take this rule, S implies AB. This rule when you take, right hand side you have to see. So right hand side AB, capital letter. So this rule I cannot consider. So A implies A. Right hand side you have to see if there is a terminal symbol which is nothing but the small letter. So here there is a small letter which is a terminal symbol, right hand side. So this rule I can consider. So you have to take this non-terminal, that is A. You have to write A. Why? Because I am choosing A. Because at the right hand side I can find the terminal symbol. So if terminal symbol is there at the right hand side of the protection, then I can consider that non-terminal in new V. So I have written. So what is the corresponding protection? That I have to write here. What's the corresponding protection? AA is the corresponding protection for the new B. Okay. So next rule you consider, B implies B or C. So B implies B is a small letter, B, this is a capital letter. So this is a terminal string, this is a non-terminal. So we have to see at the right hand side, if terminal symbol is there, only that I have to consider. So I can consider this B, I can consider. So I am writing B also. But this protection I cannot consider. Why? Because there is a capital letter and this is a non-terminal. It should not be, non-terminal should not be there at the right hand side. So I am considering only B I am considering. Okay. So next what I have to see, next rule I have to see. Next rule, right hand side I can find the terminal symbol. So that also I am including. So that protection I am writing. Okay. So this we completed. One step in the algorithm we completed. Now we have to compare old V and new V according to the algorithm. Old V and new V we have to compare. So it is not equal. So I have to go for the further step. That is, I have to copy new V into old V. So that is A, B and E. I am following the algorithm. So if you don't know the algorithm, you can check in the previous video the algorithm and then follow. So A, B, E I am writing. After that what I have to do, I have to same thing, I have to write it in new V also. Along with that I have to consider other protection. So which protection I can consider? So the protection which already you got some protection in the first step. So by applying this protection in the grammar, you have to check whether you are able to derive any terminal string. Okay, so already you got some terminal string. This terminal string protection you are going to apply in the other protection which has a non-terminal. You are going to substitute that and then find whether any protection produce the terminal string. If it produces a terminal string, then I can consider that rule. Take the example, like first consider this protection. S implies AB protection you consider. Okay. So for A, I have what protection I have? A. So I am substituting A. For B, what protection I have? B I have. So I am substituting B. So by applying this protection, I am able to get the terminal string. Then I can consider this non-terminal, I can consider to add it in new V. So I am adding yes. Okay. So now what are the protection you have considered? A, and for B it is B, for E it is D, and yes it is AB. Okay. So since you have written this A, B, E in the previous step, no need to repeat it again. Only yes, if you write also, it is sufficient. So again what we have to do? Again I have to copy it in old V. Same thing, new V I have to copy it in old V. I copied. Then what we have to do? Then again from old V I will copy into new V, and also I will check whether these rules, if I substitute in the grammar, whether I am able to get any terminal string. Whether I am able to derive a terminal string, I have to check. Okay. So there is no comma here, it is only B, AB. Okay, so I have to check AB, A, here I will not be able to substitute anything. For C also I will not be able to substitute. E, D, I cannot substitute anymore. Okay, so with that I have to stop. So there is no possibility of substitution. So now when you compare old V and new V, it is equal. Okay, if it is equal, then I am unable to add anything to new V. So I'm stopping here. So after stopping, you have to compare old V and new V. When this new V and old V is same, then you have to stop. I am unable to add any protection, so you are stopping. With that, your step 1, lemma 1, first algorithm is over. So now you have to list out what are the protections. Protections are after the elimination in the first step. What protections you got? A implies A, B implies B, E implies D, S implies AB. So this is a protection after the elimination in the first step. Now moving to step 2. Step 2, when you take, you have to create 3 columns, that is P dash, T dash, B dash. Okay. So what the second algorithm says? Second algorithm says add S in V dash. So I am adding S in V dash. So the corresponding protection for S I have to write. What is the corresponding protection in S? What you got in the first step, that I have to write. So that is S implies AB. I'll repeat. First what you have to do, you have to add S in V dash. Then the corresponding protection you have to write it in P dash. Then what is the terminal string here? The terminal string here, there is no terminal string here because all capital letter. So this is non-terminal. So you cannot write that. So here you will get as, what are the non-terminal in this protection? S is non-terminal, A is non-terminal, B is non-terminal. Then what are the protection that you have to write? New protection. What is the new protection you got? A new protection you got. That you will write. Okay, this is the first step and this is the second one. And then now A is a new protection you have added. So for that, what is the protection I got here? I got A I got. That you are writing. For B, what protection you have got in step 1? B. That you are writing. Okay. So now in this protection, you have to identify the terminal. Which one is the terminal? A in this. In this what? Already A is there, no? So A, comma B. Okay, in the second step it will come as A comma B. So here, so in this already S is there, A is there and B is there. I am not finding any new symbol. Okay, anything A, B only it is repeating. Okay, I am not finding any new non-terminal. So I am writing the same. Okay, so with this, okay, I am not able to add anything. Everything is same in the previous step. If it is new non-terminal you are finding, again for the new non-terminal you have to write the production. It goes on. Okay, so if no more new non-terminal, then you have to stop. So with this, now we got all the useless symbols are eliminated. Now in this last step, what are the non-terminals are there? For that corresponding productions you have to write. Only these productions are the useful production. Rest of the productions are not useful production. So we are eliminating those productions. So the resulting grammar, you have to write the resulting grammar. So what is the resulting grammar? You have to write G dash. So G dash is B dash comma T dash P dash comma S. Okay, and then what is B dash? B dash is what you got, S comma A comma B. And what is P dash? P dash is you got S implies AB, A implies A, and B implies B. And T dash. What is T dash? T dash is A comma B. Your S is your S. Okay, so this is the resulting grammar. So this is how we solve the problem. So now we eliminated. Now you see there are many productions were there. Okay, B, C were there, E, D. So we identify which one is useless symbol. Now we identified this as a useless symbol and this is a B implies C is a useless symbol, because for the non-terminal, what is the terminal string is not given. So easily we can identify this is not useful. So likewise we need to identify the useless symbol and we have to remove it. To do this, we have seen the algorithm. Okay, so second example I explained. Hope it is clear. So the next problems you have to solve. Thank you.